Hello everybody and welcome to the Lucerne International Circuit then for the second round of the Roblox MotoGP World Championship, guys. Hey everybody, this is James Warriors here for the James Gibby YouTube channel there, and welcome everybody to live average coverage for qualifying for the second round of the Roblox MotoGP World Championship. It's the Qatar Grand Prix at the Lucerne International Circuit. So, 22 riders are about to help me get ready to go then. So, they'll be split into 11. They'll be played in two groups then, but only 6 from each group will be factored through into the final Q2. And we'll have a final trial shootout to see who will get that pole position then. It was Frankie Bobadei who got pole position there in the Circuit in America last time in the first race then. And he went on to win that Grand Prix ahead of Fabio Quartararo and Miguel Farah. But will he do it again, or will someone else get that pole position then? Well, only time will tell then. It's the second round of the championship then. I'm looking forward to this to look forward to. So, without further ado then, guys, let's begin qualifying. So, we're about to begin with Group Qualifying 1A. We're going to be starting with then, guys. So, here's the list of the level riders in the first half of this first qualifying session of Q1. And we've got Frankie Bobadei, the winner of the Grand Prix Americas. It's going to be from Championship Order from R to E. So these are the odd sides of the championship order. Then so it will be Bobadei. The championship is going to be going out third, and it's Miguel Farah, Alex Wins, and then Fabio Giantonia, and then we've got John Mir, Manfred Noyes, Brad Binder, A.R. Gura, Marco Pisecki, Simon Kak Sonata in the LCR Honda, and Jack Miller in the Premier Promo teams for Yamaha. So they'll be all going now then. So these could be the first 11 riders to go out there around the desert night of the second then. But only 6 of them out of the possible level will be going through into Q2. So, who that will be then? Well, we don't know that. Without further ado, let's begin the first qualifying session. So let's begin qualifying 1A then, guys. Let's do this. We'll begin with the first 4 of 3. Now, just to remind you guys, it's 3. Okay, we're in a group of, we got all 11 riders, so we're doing it in a 3-set period. So this is the first of 3. So the first part of the 3 of all the 11 riders are going to be competing in qualifying 1A. It's going to be very soft. It's going to be. We can't do all one by one go, okay? We can't do all 11 riders at once, okay? Because it's just, because we want to set it out a bit more permanently and a bit better for you guys to see. So yeah. So Frankie Bobadei and Miguel Farah have started their flying laps then. And then just behind them is Alex Wins in the Monza NG Yamaha. And then Fabio Giantonia in the Batumia Enduro VR40 will be coming around to start the flying lap then. So here are the Lucerne to the circuit then. So off goes Alex Wins, starts his flying lap then. And of course Fabio Giantonia starts his laps as well. So, okay, so as they're all off then. So let's go right on board on Frankie Bobadei. The winner of the first race here and the champion leader then. A great work to start the season after that win in America then. So good way of the Circuit of the Americas also in Texas. There's a good start there after leading every single lap then in that Grand Prix then. So, could he get through to Q2 and get publicity again to extend his championship lead, or will anyone fight back then? Well, only time will tell then. So, I think it's going to be into the 1 minutes then these lap times will be then. So, not count 0. So, yeah. So, into the 1 minute they go through. Then it goes Frankie Bobadei. He will be the first to cross the line. Then he's championship leader at the moment. Then Miguel Farah is just behind him in the prime racing. Third in the first race of the season in America, Dan. So would he do anything around the Lucerne International Circuit in Qatar? So let's find out as we've got to get the first lap times on the board. Then let's see what the first lap time will be. Frankie Bobadei is across the line there. 1:23.246. That's a good lap time for him. What about Miguel Farah? Good slightly. Oh, not quite. Oh, lots of bit of time there. Oh, close one there. But Miguel Farah is not quicker than Frankie Bobadei. So it's Bobadei quickest. There's Miguel Farah in second place. Here goes Alex Wins and Fabio Giantonia coming around to finish off their lap times then. Let's see if they go quicker than Frankie Bobadei. Let's see. Wins across the line. Goes a bit slower then. But Fabio Giantonia goes. Oh, very close. Just 3,000th of a second to his teammate. Wow, that is very close indeed. So it's Bobadei quickest and it's Fabio Giantonia. Both of the Batumia and Jolene, the riders and the team championship and the Ducati leading the Constructors championship as well. They're off to a great start, Dan. They're both riders in the top 2. With Miguel Farah in 4th and Alex Wins could be the hard seller for 3rd place then. But we've got 2 more sets left to go. Remember, only the top fastest 6 riders will progress into Q2. And let's now go into set 2 now. Alright, on to set 2 then we've got John Mir, Manfred Noyes, Brad Binder, and AI Gura. So they're the next four in Sector Group Qualify 1A. So there's off in the Honda, off he goes. Right behind the KTM Tech 3 is off then. And then we've got the factory race KTM of Brad Binder starts this final lap then. And here comes AR Good, the tracker of Pretty Racing. And then he comes going to come around to start his final lap then. There we go. He starts his lap now. Let's go see him going through the turn one. It's a right hand turn then. Yep, just like the same like they used in MotoGP. So it's gonna be a very good quick lap then. So hopefully they can find a little bit of time then. So this is where we're going to see the first cut-off point to see who's going to get through. Then Miko Versa, 1 minute 23.300. It's that lap is good enough to see him through into Q2. Well, only time will tell then. John Mayer, I think he's gone a bit quicker than Morbidelli through the first part and the second part of the sector of this track then, of the Los Angeles circuit then. So hopefully we'll find a bit more time. They're pushing very, very much down, even though the riders down in MotoGP. So look at them go, pushing as they can to try to get a quick lap in. And if their lap is fast enough, they'll get themselves safely through to Q2. John Mayer's heading towards 15 and into the final corner. He comes through at turn 16. And down the long straightaway, he comes through down. Is this absolutely going to be enough to get into the next round? Let's see. John Mayer heading towards the line now. Across the line. Wow, 1 minute 23. That's a great lap that is. Hope we can see Mayer through safely. Penias. Oh, that's a bit slow lap that is. Is he going to be knocked out by Brad Binder? He would down for Marvin Vinayas. I'm afraid being eliminated, I'm afraid. Sorry for him, there Robert Gura. And I'm afraid he did say 1 minute 23, but he said 1 minute 23.033, so that's good enough to put in second place then. That puts this Miguel Fair knocked out and at least eliminated as well. So, Marvin Vinayas and Miguel Fair are both out. But we only got 3 more rounds left to go then. So, John Mayer, Brad Binder, and they are good. Safely through into Q2. But we've got 3 more rounds left to go then. And this is the last chance for the last set to see which of the three can get through into the top set to get some sort of through into Q2. Well, let's find out. Let's begin the final set of Group Qualifying 1A. Alright, it's time for the final set. The third and final set of this Qualifying Group 1A. So, Marco Bezzecchi for Pillar Factory Racing Dan starts his final lap then. So these are the last 3 to hope we get into the top to see to get through into Q2. Or what else? They'll be eliminated and be knocked out. And they'll have to start the very back of the field in midfield pack for the race next time out. So, Marco Bezzecchi then. I'm afraid a poor terrible race for Aprilia in the first race down. I'm afraid didn't score any points in the first race down, I'm afraid, with both their riders outside the points with Bezzecchi 17 and Martin 18th. So, this is pretty safe for them. So, hopefully they could turn things around then for this. Then, so yeah. Jack Mayer had a terrible poor start, then finishing down in 21st place, needed to second to last place to Alex Marquez then. So, terrible race for Sinatra. Got through to Q2, but lost that so many positions throughout the race in America in the first race, and afraid finished down in 19th place then. So, any of these last 3 could do well enough then to get through then. So, the rider who's at risk at the moment then, it is Alex Wynn with time 1 minute 23.275. And even Bezzecchi posted a quicker lap time, he will knock out the Spanish rider then for Yamaha. So Sinatra can hopefully get through as well, and so is Jack Miller then. Let's see if the lap time can be quick enough to get themselves through then. So let's see. And even Morbidelli could be knocked down, so is Fabian Turner says it will quicker then. Here goes Bezzecchi down towards the finishing line. Is this lap going to be quick enough for him? Let's see. It is enough to see getting through. What about Sinatra then? And across the line comes through then. He's safely through as well. But what about Jack Miller? Let's see if he can get through as well. He certainly can then, and I'm afraid that knocks out Alex Wins, Fabian Turner and Frankie Morbidelli, both for the Platinian Junior VR46 are both out. What a soccer for the team's championship leader and the rider leader leading the championship though. Frankie Morbidelli, he's out. Oh boy, that has changed everything about Dan. I can't believe it. Both of the Bohemian Joe, including the rider championship leader, and it is Frankie Morbidelli and his teammate Fabian Antonio, are both out of Q1. Unlucky there. We're right back for the results though of that first qualified Group A then, guys. So in the Q1 then, here's the results on the screen right now then guys, and here are the ones that will be going through into Q2, and that will be John Mayer, A.R. Gura, Marco Pasecki, Summer Knat, Sinatra, Brad Bender and Jack Melbourne. Frey, the Rider Championship leader then, Frankie Morbidette is out along with his teammate, Fabergé Chile is knocked out as well, Alex Wins as well, Miguel Oliveira and Marvin Van Nuys then. So, this is probably safe for that, but I'm afraid both of the Batia VR46 Racing T are both out then, as well as Marvin Nuys in the KTM Tech 3, and also Miguel Oliveira is out, who finished in third place in the previous race, and the race winner Frankie Morbidette is knocked out. And Alex Wins finished in 5th in the first race in America, but I'm afraid he's knocked out, and he's out then of qualifying. He's been eliminated at the end of Q1 Group A. So let's now move on to the Group B now, Q1 then guys, and here are the entries then, here they are. The second hard on either side of the Riders Championship then, and we've got Fabio Quartararo, Eni Bastianini, Marc Marquez, Johan Zarco, Francesco Bagnaia, Femi Aldegura, Pedro Acosta, Luca Marini, and then we got Jorge Martin, and then we got Juan Fernandez and Alex Marquez. Both Marquez brothers are going to be taking part in Group B then, so let's hopefully we can see any one of these Marquez brothers to get through, either Mark or Alex, but let's find out then. So let's begin the second half then of qualify 1, and it's Group B then. We're going to start off then with Quartararo, Bastianini, Marc Marquez, Johan Zarco. Let's go then guys, let's do this. Okay, beginning of Group B, the qualify 1 then, so off comes Fabio Quartararo. He comes down the straightaway then and cross the line to start his lap then, followed by Eni Bastianini then. So he's going to try to do all he can to get himself through into Q2, become afraid his teammate Marvin Nuys have failed to make it through, I'm afraid then, so I'm afraid so he will not be taking third, but Will Bastianini hope he get through though. He got 4th place in the Grand Prix in Americas in the first race then, as yeah. So let's hope he can get through. Marc Marquez didn't get through though, but he had a good comeback drive then. Gone higher than 4th then in the first race, but they lost up to Bastianini and Alex Wins, then he finished in P6. Joe Zarco had a good comeback drive then after he didn't get through into Q2 then in the first race. But let's see if he could hopefully try to turn things around then. So he's coming out in first. Quartararo was in second place in the Riders Championship at the moment then. The 2021 MotoGP champion has got all he can do for Monster Energy Yamaha dance, because they have won this so many times with Marvin Nuys and of course Jorge Lorenzo and Valentino Rossi over the years then. And the first time that MotoGP come here then was in 2004, but it was actually sunny that was, until around about 2008 they turned it into a night race, just like the same as Formula 1 then, where they had the first night race in Singapore, so just like the same as that. So Fabio Quartararo heading towards the line right now and across the line then. It's 1:23.337. God, that's a bit slow that was that we saw in Group 1 qualified and Group A then. Bastianini gone quickest, but Marc Marquez has gone second quickest then. I mean, he'll be okay at the moment for the time being. Is that likely to be safe for him to get himself through? And here comes Johan Zarco for LCR Honda. Could the Frenchman do anything there? Here he comes. Oh, he comes through then. And that is a quick lap that is from Zarco to go quickest ahead of Quartararo. Wow. Wow, amazing. So, Zarco is quicker than Bastianini, though, excuse me then, guys. So, Zarco for Bastianini, for Marc Marquez, and then Fabio Quartararo. So, that's the top 4 set then. So, let's do the next set then, guys. So, next set we've got Francesco Bagnaia, Femi Aldegura, Pedro Acosta, and Luca Marini. So, could they hopefully do better to get themselves through into the Q2 top 10 shootout then? Well, let's see, and let's see if you can try their best to try and do it. Okay, set 2 of 3 of qualifying Group B then, of qualifying 1. So, Bagnaia, here he comes. The 2-time MotoGP champion starts his final lap then. And then behind it, it's Femi Aldegura for Team Gresini Racing then. So, not a good start to the season then for Femi Aldegura then. Only picked up 3 championship points, or actually no, 4 championship points he got from the first race then. So, he used to do pretty well in his second race then. So, he's off for his final lap then, as well as Pedro Acosta is on his final lap. And right behind is Luca Marini in the Honda HER Castro. And he starts his lap then. So, let's see who's going to get the cutting edge to get himself through into Q2 then. So, yeah. It's going to be very, very tightly there. We can see them going through the long loop is the long lap penalty area there. If they jump the start, means they get a long penalty and it's so slow the widest down. Then hopefully, and I'm afraid it'll drop back. I'm afraid then for the race. Then it did do jump the start then. So yeah. So the rider who's at risk at the moment is Fabio Quartararo. He's at 1 minute 23.337. But it's Bankier, Marini, Acosta, or Aldegura could hope he's at quicker person Bezlata. That could knock out Quartararo and even might knock out Marquez. Bankier could knock out his teammate then. So Marquez is currently winning second place. But with Bankier, the Italian win the championship in 2022 and 23, get himself into the Q2 shootout. Let's find out. He comes through. But that's a terrible lap for Bankier. It's awesome time still. I mean, that's a terrible lap. I don't think that's not be safe for him to get into Q2. But about Odagura down, let's see. And across the line, that's a bit too slow. He can press across it. Is this something going to be good for him to get through? Well, oh god. What happened there? I think there might be a lagging glitching there, but I don't know what happened there. But anyway, so mine is the last one. I mean, no, look at me, Dan. Here he comes, Dan. And it's a 1:23.804, Dan. Oh, God, that's so slow, there, that is. So Pedro Costa and look at me all out. Bike guy not to go clearly safe, but that's poor lap time, that is. 1:23.78, God. That's a bit slow, Dan. But I'm afraid Pedro Costa and Luca Marino, I'm afraid they'll be out, I'm afraid. But we've got 3 more whiles left to go there because Eddie did knock out Fabio Quartararo and Marc Marquez to get themselves through into Q2. Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's begin the final set of Group Qualifying B of Qualifying 1 then, guys. Alright, it's the final set then. The final qualifying world Group B that is about to take place. And the last 3 are Jorge Martin, Juan Fernandez and Alex Marquez. So off goes the race champion, Jorge Martin. And then we've got Juan Fernandez for Trackhouse Racing. He's going to come round and start his lap, Dan. There he goes. And Alex Marquez for Team Quincy Racing started his up as well, Dan. Okay, off they all go, Dan. So doing quite pretty well around here, Dan. Very, very much, Dan. And hopefully, who's going to get the quickest lap, Dan? See if any of these last 3 riders get through into Q2. The rider is at risk at the moment. There is currently Fernando Good. But he and Bankier are currently safely through, Dan, in 5th and 6th. But unless Martin could do anything to try and knock them out, as well as Juan Fernandez and Alex Marquez. As they are doing quite well, then Jorge Martin coming down through to turn number 10 or 11. So here he comes through the left and into the triple right-hander then. So hoping to make some good time and speed he's trying to make up, Dan. Look at him go, Dan. Very, very quickly. There, Juan Fernandez doing his best, trying to hopefully get a lot more time he's getting, Dan. So yeah. Anyway, Juan Fernandez had his first race, I think it was in 2022, I think. And Jorge Martin made his debut here when he made it to MotoGP for Mode 3 day in 2020. Mode 2 in 2021. So, here goes Roy Martin. Is this something going to be good enough to get himself through then? It certainly can, though. And he knocks out Fedimo Gunnar, but he will be out then. What about Juan Fernando? Can he knock out Bankier next? Let's find out. And he does so. And I'm afraid Bankier, I'm afraid he's out again for the second consecutive qualifier in the world. And Alex Marquez is through as well. And he's knocked out Fabio Quartararo. That means he and his brother Mark will be going through into the top 12 shootout then, and to fight for purposes in qualifying 2. But I'm afraid Bankier, Quartararo, and Fernando to go. I'm afraid just got beaten out by the post by these last 3 riders then. So Martin, Juan Fernandez, and Alex Marquez are all going to be safely through into Q2. And well done to Pro Racing. They got both of their riders through, and they're going to see Jorge Martin and Marco Bezzecchi through into Q2. And we're right back for the result of qualifying 1 Group B. So, after that, qualifying 1 Group B is over then. Here's the results then for the second half then. Is now on the screen right now then, guys. And going through into Q2 will be Joey Sarko, Juan Fernandez, Jorge Martin, Enya Bastianini, and the market brothers of Alex and Mark. But I'm afraid Fabio Quartararo, Francesco Bankier, Fernando Goa, Pedro Acosta, and then Luca Marino, I'm afraid, all failed to make it through into the second part of qualifying. I'm afraid they will start right back there at the back of the pack then. So I'm afraid they are eliminated, I'm afraid then, guys. So yeah, I will be right back to see the classification of where the While the third missed out in Q2, then we'll be starting from 3rd to 22nd. I'll be right back. We'll be lining up from then. Okay, I'm back there, and here's the results that I will be lining up from 13th to 22nd, and it will be Morbidella and Fabio to the teammates rider will be starting on World 5, along with Alex Wins in the Monster Yamaha, and then we've got Miko Ferrer in the Private Power Racing. It's going to start in P16. Marvin Knight is going to start in 17th. They had the Fabio Quartararo. He's going to start in P18. So poor disappointment at most MG Yamaha for seeing both of the riders out to qualify at the end of Q1, unfortunately there. By God doesn't make it free either for the second consecutive race in a row since Austin last time out. And then we've got Benoit Degura out as well. There's also Pedro Costa and Luca Bueno on place to start the very back of the field for tomorrow's Qatar Grand Prix for this in Roblox. So with that done there, so going through into Q2, and they are John Mir, A.R. Gura, Marco Bezzecchi, Sarankat Sinatra, Brad Binder, Jack Miller, and then we've got Jordan Sarko, Juan Fernandez, Jorge Martin, Amy Bassanini, and the Marquez brothers of Marquez and Alex Marquez. So the Q2 setup will begin very, very soon then, guys. So we'll be right back then, and we'll see you for the second qualifying setup to begin in a bit. Alright, welcome back everybody. It's time now for qualifying 2, then the suit out for purposes and then. So here we go. Starting off with Marc Marquez then. So here he comes. Down the straightaway then and begins his final lap then. This is the one only lap that he needs to try and make it if he wants to get purposes. Jack Miller in the Premier Prime race, he starts his final lap as well. And then moments later will be Brad Binder, the first set of 3 in this second qualifying session then, guys. 12 wires for into Q2 then, and it's the first time we see Marcus Brothers in the Q2 then for the first time this season then. And also both LCR Honda's riders have got through with Sinatra and Sarko. Yeah, good job for them. Well done to them to get themselves through into Q2. Well done to them. They all start their flying laps then. So here we go. So let's go right on board on Marc Marquez. Going up through and through here. Doing quite well then through the chicanes then, and doing really well to try and get a lot of speed and power on his bike then for Ducati. So through he goes through, as here's Jack Miller. Alright at the moment then, so he's doing quite obvious at the moment then. But Biz's doing quite well at the moment then. Also not just trying to find the pace then. So these will set the first benchmark times and see who's going to get that pole position lap. So there will be in the 1:20 stand, but who will be the quickest stand? Marquez goes for turn 15. So, heading down through the fire quick comes through right now then. So, let's see if this like is good enough for Marquez to get pole position then. Let's see. He comes towards the line right now. Let's see. 23, 24. And it's a 1:25.247. That's not too bad though. I think that's a bit slow like obviously 1:23. Jack Miller goes quicker than mine. He's on pole position. So, Miller on pole position for Private Power Racing there, but will anybody else stop him? Brad Binder now in the Weber KTM Tech 3 in the Factory Racing KTM. Could he help his nuts Miller off from the top spot? Let's see. Miller over to the line, and he goes on position pole. Binder goes faster than he's on pole position. And here comes Sinatra for LCR Honda Castro. Wait, is this going to be any faster than that? He does so, and Sinatra is on pole position. But how long will they stay for that then? There will be more wires to try and improve the lap times then. Well, Marc Marquez, a poor terrible lap for him for the masterful champion then in MotoGP. I'm afraid he was only 4, but will any other riders there in the other sets then will hopefully beat Sinatra to try and get that position away from him? Well, let's find out if someone's going to try to help top that position away from his spot. Well, let's find out. Let's now move on to set 2. There will be Alex Marquez, Amy Bassanini, Marco Bezzecchi, and Jorge Martin. So far, it is currently Sinatra Sinatra on pole position then. So we move on to 6-2 then. So, Alex Marquez in the TV Crusader starts his flying lap there. Could the other Marquez, Alex can be trying to get pole position away from Sinatra Sinatra in the LCR Honda. He's currently on pole position, but could anyone try and stop it to take that top spot away from him? We see the first time ever that both Pro Racing riders are through with their riders with Marco Bezzecchi and Jorge Martin into the Q2. So, could any of them get onto the top step then? Well, let's find out indeed then. So, top Paul Waiter has been scoring points in the first race in America for Aprilia then. winning last place in the team standings and winning last place in the Constructors' Championship, which is one point it got from Track Coast Racing then. He's been disappointed start to the season for them, but could have turned things around in this circuit at Losail for the Qatar Grand Prix. Alex Marquez, hoping he needed to be better than his brother did then, because he did poorly then. For his last place in the first race in America then, hope to do something better for this then, as he comes through turn 13. Winding quickly and quickly he's going through. Let's watch on Bassini as well then in the KTM Tech 3. Very quickly he's going through, then fast and faster, quicker and quicker. They need to fight some more speed and more of that then. As Alex Marquez comes down in turn 15 and heading towards the final corner. Then he comes through right now. Here he comes. Round he comes down and he will come round to first order there. Is this going to be quick enough for him to get purposes away from Sinatra? Here he comes. I'm Marquez to the line. And it's a 1:23.54. He's on pole position then. He goes out in the Rubber KTM Tech 3. And he goes. Oh, he couldn't beat Alex Marquez. What about Marco Pasecchi? He can do. And what about Hoyer Mark? Could the champion get publicity away from Pasecchi for his teammate? He cannot, but he's enough for second place. But Marco Pasecchi is on pole position then. But we've only got 3 more wires left to run this. So Pasecchi from Hoyer Martin. There's Alex Marquez and then Bassini. Faster than Sinatra. Then it's Binder, Miller, and Mark Marquez is down. So Pasecchi on pole. There's Hoyer Martin second. Alex Marquez third. Eddie Bassini in fourth. Fifth is Sinatra. Could have had that pole before you take it away from him because the 1:24.172 is a bit slower. Over 1 near 1 second. Binder's 6th. Miller 7th. Mark Marquez 8th. But we've only got 3 more wires left to go in the final. Actually, the 4 widers, excuse me, then, guys. Left to run then the final set heat in qualifying 2. So let's hope they can try and do better. Have a quick glide and hopefully try and beat Marco Pasecchi off from pole. Can they do it? Well, let's find out then. So the final 4 wires are Juan Fernandez and A.R. Good. Both of the Tracker Racing Aprilia are through there for the first time into Q2 together. Joel Sarko and of course John Mir. So let's see if these last 4 wires they can have a chance to get that publicity away from Marco Pasecchi. He's doing on purposes and Dan. So he's got a lot of time to try and hopefully beat for the rest of the last 4 wires, trying to beat that Aprilia telling wide. That's the publicity away from him. If they're going to take publicity in the second round of the Roblox MotoGP World Championship. So the last 4 wires, Dan. So pushing as they can, though. Look at them going through there. This is what we're going to see at the start, then. As we see Juan Fernandez going for the hairpin, then followed by Johan Sarko. Nice through there. A.R. Gura. Nice through there. And then here comes John Mir in the Honda HUR Castro. Quickest in qualifying 1. In the first qualifying session, then he was quickest in the second in the Group A section A with a 1:23. That is 0.000. But is he going to be able to do that again to go fastest down for that? Well, let's find out because this is the second qualifying session then. So is he going to do it or not? Juan Fernandez coming through the pivotal curve turn 15. Every while have been put it very, very much in the desert night in Qatar. But who is going to get the purposes for the second race of the championship then, guys? It's Juan Fernandez round the 5 curve for Tracker Racing then. Here comes the Spaniard then, number 25. Let's see if this is going to put him down across the line. Oh, very close indeed then. We'll just see where he goes. Sarko set up 1:23.4 seconds. I don't think he cannot beat Marco Pasecchi. I think Juan Fernandez's time is not quicker than Marco Pasecchi. And what about John Mir? Here's the last hope then to try to get purposes away from Pasecchi, and oh, it's very close. He was so close, just by 0.04 of a second. But a 1:23.183 is not close enough to the 1:23.179, which means that Marco Pasecchi in the Aprilia racing will be starting the Qatar Grand Prix on pole position. Wow, what a close qualifying 2 session that is. A close battle between John Mir and Marco Pasecchi. John Mir was very, very close then, like he did in qualifying 1, but just missed out by 0.04 of a second. Unlucky for him, Dan. And I'll be right back to that's the final classification for the start of the Qatar Grand Prix coming up next time out, then, guys. So after a suit in the pole position in Q2, that was then, guys. And here's the results on screen right now, then, guys. And it's pole position for Marco Pasecchi for Aprilia Racing. There's a road done to him. He's going to be starting the Qatar Grand Prix race next time out in next video on pole position then. Alongside will be John Mayer and A.R. Gould on the front row there, but John Mayer was very close on that publicity away from. He should have taken away from Marco Bezzecchi there, but just barely missed that by 4,000 of a second. Very close for that. World 2 will be Will Fernandez, and there will be John Sarka and Jorge Martin then. Good second world stop Jorge Martin like he did in the America's GP then. On World 3 we got Alex Marquez for Team Great Way. Alonso is in the middle, is Bassini, and then it's Simone Sinatra in the LCR Honda's good going 9th. And on World 4 we got Brad Binder, Jack Miller, and then Mark Marquez as a poor terrible lap down. He won't start in P12 at the back of the pack down for the Qatar Grand Prix race next to Matt then, guys. So yeah, but it's Marco Bezzecchi on pole position then for the Qatar Grand Prix next to Matt then, guys. I can't wait for that. Whoa, that completely wraps things up for qualifying then for the Qatar Grand Prix, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below what you think of this video, and please subscribe to my channel for more of this. And also, it has been the first of Zebra May. The Duke see a big thumbs up and join the James Gibby channel for more of this to look forward to in the near future then, guys. But apart from that then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the Qatar Grand Prix qualifier for the Roblox MotoGP season. And we'll be back next time out then for the race for the Qatar Grand Prix for round 2 of the Roblox MotoGP World Championship. We'll see you there next time out then, guys. But until then, goodbye.